This is the 1969 Grand Banks 32 Woody, the Huckleberry. The owners have had it since 2018. They have kept it up marvelously and have since upgraded to a 36-foot Grand Banks. The woodwork is in stellar condition. The teak deck also is in fantastic condition. The boat is a nice two-couple vessel with an upgraded GPS electronic system and some nice interior touches as well. You can see right here, here's the teak deck in really excellent condition. I don't see any screw caps missing. I don't see any of the caulking to be cracked or anything. So this deck is in fine shape for years to come here. Now, one thing I do notice is that it is lacking a windlass. So for anchors away, that's pulling up anchor time. But at its price, $39,900, there should be room in the budget if you'd like to spend $3,000 or so to have one installed. One thing I really like about these 32s is this aft deck. Such a nice patio to sit out on and enjoy yourself during the summer months or even the winter months when it's like this. Going up the ladder here to the bridge, they have made this into a really nice hangout spot as well, with two sun chairs there and a nice gas fireplace as well that they have installed up here. And your pilot seat as well. Looks like the electronics are all downstairs, which indicates that that's where they spent a majority of their time steering. Mast is in good shape, and of course they have this sweet light right here. Move down here, and we can go inside. Coming inside, you see that the upholstery is in fantastic condition. No real boat smell to speak of, which is nice. It means that the black lines are most likely all in order. Here is the standard Horizon CP500 that they have. It is equipped with plot charter and GPS. Option of a radar, however, the radar is not on here. And as well as the dual, which I always like. There she is. Of course, I'd set it up with one map and one for the depth as well. Here is the lower helm. This is kind of a nice addition. Gives you the battery check on all of that. Control panel on the side. And then down here is your sleeping quarters. V-berth, etc. The one hanging locker here. Beautiful glass hatch. And then here's your head. And again, indeed, You could see by the lines there, no saturation. The head looks like a fresh rebuild. And we've got a shower as well as your sink and such. Let's have a look at the engine. Continuing on, this here is the 120 horsepower Ford Lehman diesel engine. It seems to be very well taken care of. I could just tell that items like the heat exchanger here have been replaced. It looks like the fuel pumps and distributors there have been replaced at some point. Looks like an older starter, but they are easy to replace if need be. There's the intake. All those hoses seem to be in very good shape as well. I can also tell down here, I can see all the ducting. So it looks like it has very comfortable heating. However, it did note that the S-bar, which is right there, is inoperable. So that's something that would need to be checked on and either repaired or replaced. Exhaust as well. This exhaust system looks newer. However, this elbow there has a little bit of corrosion on it. Very dry in here. That is fantastic. Here's a compressor right here. This might be for the refrigeration. Battery banks all nice and secure. And then back here, transmission again looks great, as does the packing glands. There, they look to be very well maintained in that respect. I can see back here, these are the fuel tanks here and here. They're original fuel tanks, so it could be smart to have somebody pressure check them to make sure that they are holding up just fine. Hot water tank here looks to be newer and in good shape as well. Overall, particularly for its age, the boat is in excellent condition. Here, one part that I had forgot to highlight was the galley area. 4-burner stove and oven here. Looks to be original, but from what I understand, it works. As well as a really classy ice box right here. So that looks newer and also to be a nice addition. So that here is the Grand Banks 32. I really like these boats because they are manageable and accessible. A Bluetooth as well, so that's a nice addition. I know that the engine has undetermined hours on it, but that is something that I certainly would not worry about. These engines can go 13,000, 15,000 hours. And it's highly unlikely that that's the case with this, unless it was doing some commercial work up in Alaska, which I do not believe. But 1969, I'm sure it's had some adventures in its time.